Today's Love This Way show is brought to you by The Club. The Club is a safe space I curated just for you. There's tips, challenges, downloads, ebooks, journals, coloring books. Just all you need to help you to succeed in your relationship endeavors. The best part? Each tier comes with free coaching sessions with me. So if you've been wanting to book a session with me but couldn't quite afford it yet, join a club and save hundreds. The coaching sessions alone are reason enough to join. With tiers starting at only $37 a month, you don't want to miss this opportunity. Visit shaliavinny.com, choose the membership level of your choice, and go to your calendar and book your free session. I can't wait to connect more with you. And make sure you mention Love This Way sent you. Hello and welcome to the Love This Way podcast. We might have a new name and new imagery, but the show still exists to help men and women everywhere to be better at love. Never any gender wars, back and forth, or nonsense. Just great tips to help you find and sustain the love of your dreams. Because love is a journey and you need direction. So get ready because each episode we're going to be talking about our real life issues, answering tough questions, and building solid relationships with one another as we heal, learn, and grow. I'm your host, your girl, Shalia Vinny, and on today's show we're going to discuss spinning the block. Should you get back with your ex? Let's talk about it. Boy, oh boy. Nelly and Ashanti got everybody believing in love again out here. There were always two celebrity couples that I rooted for back in the day, and that was Chili from TLC and Usher, and of course, Nelly and Ashanti. So both couples' breakups were big news back in the day, and I always held out the hope that just deep down, they're going to find their way back to each other. One day it's going to work out, but one out of two isn't so bad. We all saw Nelly make his way across the stage earlier this year to go get his girl, and look, it worked out. Because neither of them have stopped smiling since their reconciliation. Now, it's clear they are one another's person, and I love that for them. Everyone was already swooning over their love, but now with this announcement of them expecting a baby and possibly a wedding in the works, now I don't know if y'all have seen it, but our sis has been wearing a sizable rock on that hand, and I think they're engaged. But a lot of y'all have been questioning whether you should spin the block or not too. So, should you give Big Head another chance? Now, you guys know I did a show a few episodes ago called Do You Want Them Back? And it was about going back to an ex, but that was to help you understand what going back means when you know someone is bad for you. This is different because not all relationships end badly. Sometimes you could be with the right person and it's just the wrong time due to situational issues like jobs or location changes or, stuff like that. Sometimes you just mutually agree that you're both good people, but just not right for one another. There's many reasons why people part ways. Things and situations can change, and you could one day be presented with the opportunity to get back together and make it last this time. Now, a lot of you are sitting there thinking there is no way you'd spin the block and get back with your ex, but there are actually some good reasons to consider doing so. Like familiarity, comfort. There's already an established history and comfort level with your ex. You know each other's likes and dislikes and habits, which can really make the relationship feel familiar and comfortable and a little easier. You have a shared history and memories. The shared experiences and memories that you have with your ex can create a really strong bond. Reconnecting might mean reliving those happy moments and having a chance to build upon them. Potential for growth. Both partners might have had time apart to reflect on the relationship and learn from past mistakes and grow individually. So now re-entering the relationship with this newfound maturity and self-awareness could lead to a healthier dynamic this time. Love and connection. Sometimes the love and emotional connection that you share with somebody can be so electric. Even though you broke up, those feelings might still exist. And both of you guys might feel compelled to explore that connection again. You also could have improved communication because time apart can lead to better communication skills. Reconnecting could involve better ways of expressing thoughts, feelings, and needs that leads to a more effective and fulfilling relationship. You might have had changed circumstances now. Life circumstances might have changed since the breakup. This could include a change in career, location, or personal goals, which makes it more feasible for the relationship to work this time. You might have a mutual desire for reconciliation. Both partners might genuinely want to try the relationship and give it another chance. You both might acknowledge what went wrong previously, and now you both want to work together to overcome those challenges. Now, of course, You should consider the reasons why the relationship ended the first time and whether those issues have been addressed and resolved. because communication, trust, and a shared commitment to making things work are vital for a renewed relationship to thrive. But if you see the change, it is worth giving it a shot. I'm going to be honest with you. Hey friend, make sure you check out shaliavinny.com. You can join a club there. You can book one-on-one coaching sessions with me. You can buy my books there. Oh, and you can get free advice from me now. Go to shaliavinny.com, click the free advice tab, and go ahead and submit your question. I will be answering those questions on my social medias, so make sure you do that because you don't want to miss out. Love you guys. So we've been discussing the prospect of spinning the block and going back to an ex. Now, I told you that you have to consider the reason you broke up in the first place so that you can assess whether the person has changed and is committed to the relationship. And you're listening, of course, but right now you're like, okay, how? How can we know whether things are different now? And I'm so glad that you asked me that question. First things first. Self-awareness and reflection. If the person shows signs of introspection and self-awareness about their past behaviors and acknowledges the need for change, it could indicate a genuine effort to improve. Do they have consistent actions? Look for consistent changes in behavior over time, rather than just promises or short-term adjustments. Actions always speak louder than words, so observe how they handle situations that used to be a problem for them. Open communication, a willingness to engage in open and honest conversations about the past, including taking responsibility for their actions and showing empathy for how those actions affected you, is really a positive sign. Do they have respect for boundaries? Respect for your boundaries and a demonstration of improved understanding and sensitivity towards your needs and feelings can indicate personal growth. Resolution of specific issues. Now, if you guys did have those specific issues in that past relationship, like trust issues or communication problems, see if there have been any efforts made to address those directly and effectively. Feedback from others. Sometimes friends and family who observe the changes in the person might be able to give you some valuable insights. Their perspective can be helpful in gauging whether the changes are substantial and if they're actually consistent. And then, of course, personal growth and development. Evidence of personal growth outside of the relationship, like did they go to therapy? Do they have self-help resources? Are they engaging in activities that are aimed at self-improvement? All of those things can signify that they are committed to changing and being better. Pay attention, take it slow, and pray about it, because it could be the real deal this go-round. The truth is, some of us have already met the love of our lives, and we ruined it. Man, the clients that I've talked to who were too young and dumb to see the value of a person way back then, but would give anything for a second chance with that person now, the people who have that person who got away. There are couples who let life and circumstances break them up. Those who were chasing their careers and in turn neglected their partners and caused the breakup. Imagine reconnecting like 10 years later when you've accomplished some of those goals and are better grounded with a keen understanding of what truly matters. Imagine how good it could be. Sometimes it's not never, it just may not be right now. But you both may have work to do as individuals so that you can come back stronger together down the line. Should you give your ex a second chance? Let me ask you this. When you remember what love felt like, when you think about the time that you felt safe and seen, when you miss someone, who comes to your mind? Who is that person that got away for you? I don't know, friend. It might be worth exploring a reconciliation. Don't let you hold you back from potentially being truly happy, because I'm rooting for you always. You know I love you guys. Today's show is brought to you by The Club. Please rate the show on your favorite streaming platform and share it with one person who you think needs to hear it, and please ask them to do the same. Remember to never stop showing up for yourself and the love you desire to have. Good, better, best. Don't you ever let it rest till your good is better and your better is best. Until next time, your friend and relationship strategist, Shalia. Bye.